Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3-0. Real Madrid just won a beautifully played game, a decently played game, ladies and gentlemen. Mbappe with a beautiful goal. Jude Bellingham with a great start to the game with a great assist. Unfortunately, had to get off. Arda Güler gets himself a goal. A whole lot of things has happened. We've had more injuries than goals scored this game. So this is one wild game. We've had in let's start with the first half. In the first half, we were playing quite poorly. I believe we weren't even playing properly with zero energy, zero confidence until we managed to score that first goal. Otherwise, Girona had all the possession. They were kind of dominating. We didn't make that many chances. Mbappe also lost quite a lot of balls. It couldn't create much until, of course, Jude Bellingham scored a beautiful goal. Everyone else was just standing still, and he kept on going. On boom with a double nutmeg goal, which gave us the lead. And to the next half we go, where Girona, for some reason, just gave up. Just gave up right off the bat, and that second goal by Arda Güler, what a beautiful finish, as well as a beautiful pass. So Modric to Jude Bellingham with a little bit of a shaky pass, but brilliant. And then Jude Bellingham was an astonishing, absolutely crazy, genius first touch pass and directly to Arda Güler, who of course finishes it right in the bottom right corner. I cannot. I'm just so happy he scored. And then just to top it off, just to top it off, Kylian Mbappe, which made me run up and down this room like a crazy man, uh, scored an absolutely beautiful goal to top off the game with a 3-0 win. Well, he managed to get past the defender beautifully with Modric giving him the assist, slapping it right in the bottom left corner in a slightly difficult angle, to be fair though. I am very happy with Mbappe's performance today because he's actually put in the second half he's put so much more pressure on the defense. He's been playing with the defense a bit with his dribbling and skills. There was that one shot also uh, in the first half as well. He's put some effort in, but then he had that one shot early on where he shot it beautifully saved by the keeper, but he was slightly offside. And of course that handball, which I'm assuming it was accidental, which I was not too keen that he missed, but he probably missed it on purpose. I'm just gonna tell myself that because he knew he that was a handball. So yeah. So as for the stats, it's 58% ball possession for us. Surprisingly, Girona were carrying the ball non-stop in the first half. We tried to play the high pressure counter attack game, but it, it worked out with one of the goals that we scored with Jude, but didn't work out that much since we didn't uh, make any of our chances in the first half. But we did much better in the second half. We had equal total shots between us and Girona, so the game was pretty equal. Maybe Girona deserved to get something out of in the first half, but in the second half they were absolutely trash. They just sat back, barely pressed us, let us just move the ball along the lines. We were all basically sitting in their half. Even Thibaut Courtois barely had anything to do except for the last like 20-30 minutes where they got a few shots off on him. So Courtois did very well. I would give this game a man of match to Jude Bellingham. Unfortunately, who got injured. It did not seem too serious since he was able to get up and walk, which I'm gonna be optimistic. And we already had some bad news that Rodrigo wasn't gonna be playing in the last minute before the game, so that was very unfortunate news. So Rodrigo's still out. Jude Bellingham, we don't know how long he's gonna be out for. Mendy just got injured in the last moments of the game, Endrick probably has a concussion or something. I don't know. He got banged up on the head pretty hard. Uh, the injury, Ceballos got hit bad, but he got up. There's a lot of injuries, guys. Guys, this is absolutely like every time I see someone holding their leg or something, even early on in the game, Valverde just took like a 1 second stretch for his hamstring. I was like, please, don't be, don't be an injury. This is how terrifying it's been getting for us Madridistas. Honestly, it's crazy to even feel this way because this was non-existent in the past few years. But otherwise, this was a solid game. I wouldn't say this was one of our best, but we did show that we could bring a comeback after our unfortunate loss against Athletic Club. This game, of course, puts us only 2 points behind Barcelona with the game in hand. Of course, Atletico Madrid are not far behind us. If they win tomorrow's game, they are only 1 point behind us. Um, of course, with the game in hand, just like us. So we're pretty much sandwiched between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Uh, if we do win the game in hand that we have against Valencia that is coming up in January the 2nd, that will put us ahead of Barcelona without a doubt. Because even if they win all their games and we win all our games, we will still be ahead of them by 2 points. So the title race in La Liga is still up. Our next game now is against Atalanta. It is going to be on Tuesday. So that's going to be very interesting, ladies and gents, with all the injuries and stuff. But we have good news. We have good news. The good news is Vinicius Jr., according to Carlo Ancelotti, will be back for that Champions League game. They could have risked him coming to play today, but they didn't want to take that risk, which is an absolutely good decision, regardless of what would have happened in this game against Girona. So, yeah, when we were hoping Vinicius could do something special for us today. Mbappe in the second half, after scoring that goal, we saw him. He had the confidence. He was boosted. Yeah, the adrenaline rush was there again. So hopefully he can carry that on to Atalanta, because I doubt Vinicius is going to be at his best, considering that he's just coming back from injury, and he won't be. He needs to get back into the environment, to the feeling of the game, because everyone who comes back from injury does not usually perform at the same level as they did prior to that injury. Otherwise, I think the whole team did pretty well. Again, Jude Bellingham with a 8.8 rating, man of the match. Everyone else pretty much got a high level. Brian Diaz got a 6.9. He probably didn't play his best game, but he was decisive. He put on some pressure. He made the defenders worry a little bit, which is the least we can ask for, of course, from such a great player like Brian Diaz. Hopefully we'll see in the next few days what's going to be happening with those injuries, and hopefully nothing too worrying. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great day. I am super happy, like every other Madridistas. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Madridistas perspective. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment after you watch the whole video. Of course, hopefully you did watch the whole video. Comment your thoughts about the game, my analysis, and thoughts about everything that's been happening. Alright, ladies and gents, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.